Kelly and welcome to Two-Page Tuesday. I'm going to use this sketch to create a two-page layout today, and I'll post that sketch at the end of the video again too for you. It comes from Page Maps, but I don't know like what number or what day it was posted, so I can't help you out there. I did a little challenge, or I did a little scrap weekend crop thing with my little scrapbook store, and this was a challenge from Heather Bowser to use this sketch. So I'm going to start out by using that white cardstock, just it's a Recollections cardstock, sorry, and then that strip of Yay paper from Crate Paper. It's from the Happy Hooray 12x12 pad, as is the blue paper right below. So right now I'm following this sketch fairly closely, trying to, figure out how to dimensions and that kind of stuff, but it seems to be working pretty well, even though I'm going to use different sizes of photos than the ones in the sketch itself. So I am going to put the papers on the right completely across the layout, and then on the left, I think I cut them to about 8 inches or so, if I remember correctly, maybe 9 inches. I don't remember exactly. So now here's the, the fun part of all of this is just getting things down. All right. So then what I'm going to do here, just to try to get these a little bit more straight, is I'm going to use my T-square ruler to try to help that. Yeah, I don't usually get too worried about matching things up, but because this particular piece of paper doesn't go completely across the page, it would be really easy to get it not straight, so that's why I use the T-square in this particular case. Although actually, now that I think about it, I'm going to cover up that with the strip from the sketch that goes down the left side, but it is what it is. Okay, so now we're going to go back and we're going to get these mounted here. This Yay paper. I love this collection, and I've used a ton of things from this paper pad. It's birthday related, but I've used it for non-birthday layouts as well too. So then I'm going to take this white, black and white polka dotted paper, and that will be the center strip. I think that one is maybe just a little bit bigger on the sketch, just because my photos are a little bit bigger, and at least the vertical photos are a little bit bigger. So I wanted to make sure you saw plenty of that paper, and that again is from the 12x12 Hooray pad. Again, using my ruler here just to get things straight. A little bit easier on the second round. And I keep just checking. This is how I tend to do it, is I just put the papers together. Now, if they're not exact, which I think they end up being just a tiny, well, actually, it's not this one. It's another two-page layout that you'll see probably next week. It got a tiny bit off, but I store mine in ring binders, so they don't actually ever match completely up. So that's fine. All right, so now I'm going to put my photos down. So I have three. I had three, not quite 4x6 because they're out of my phone camera, but I trimmed them a little, the width of them a little bit, so that they would all fit on the right side, but still leave a little bit of pattern paper showing on the right side of the layout. And then I just had to trim the paper up here because that white paper is a little bit longer than 12x12. And I'm a little crooked here, but that's what happens during the process, right? You truly are scrapbooking with me. Okay, so we're going to do that. And then when you have a line of photos across a two-page layout, you want them to have either a common top line, the horizontal line at the top, or the horizontal line at the bottom is the same. So that's a little design tip for you. It helps your eye make sense of the photo line and helps pull the two pages together. So it's just a little important tip if you're using just a photo line. But even if you're not, if you're using a couple of photo lines, you still want those common lines somewhere to help out. Now, I'm going to use that plaid paper, again from the Hooray paper pad, but there is a piece that backs it on the sketch. So I wanted that, but I decided I wanted to bring in some of the aqua here. There's strong blues here, but I also wanted to bring in some of the aqua color from the background because there's two different shades of aqua in that background, or turquoise and aqua actually. So that is the aqua heart paper is from Bella Boulevard. It's the Bella Besties Heart in Ombre in the Gulf colorway. So there's a really great ombre pattern on the back. I've just not used it yet. Okay. So then I have that done, and now really most of the layout is done. There is a border, I believe a punched border in the sketch. In this particular case, I'm going to choose to use washi tape instead. So I'll just get that down, and that washi tape is old, but I still love it. It's from Bella Boulevard. Back when, I don't know that they've made washi tape in quite a while. This is probably, oh my gosh, 7 or 8 years old probably. And that tells you how long washi tape rolls last, especially when you have as many as I do, actually. It's not the washi tape's fault. I just have a lot to choose from. It's kind of like shoes for me. I have a gazillion of them, but I never have the right pair. Okay, so now I have the 2 borders done, and I've brought the yellow back in. So my grandson here, it's his 8th birthday, and he was celebrating a coronavirus birthday, which meant that no parties or anything. I did think about putting a border strip in there. So he went to a trampoline park with his dad and brother just by themselves. They had the whole place to themselves because it was during the day. And then he had some lunch out with his mom in a restaurant as a special thing. So I want a journaling card here, and I'm just working with some. I was thinking about the blue, but the blue really stood out. It drew my eye away from the photos and called my attention to the card. So now I'm working with the yellow, thinking that might blend in a little bit better because he's got that yellow green on. There's yellow washi tape, and I think it'll blend a little bit better. I'm still not satisfied with that one though. And this one I liked, but it was too yellow. So I look at this one and I like it. This one, I would need to put an embellishment over the card with the word. So I go back to this one, thinking about this one again, and go back to this lighter yellow one. I just like the way it looks. It brings in the color without calling too much attention. It'll give me enough space to journal there as well. All right, so now I have my chipboard from the Crepe Paper Hooray collection, and I'm just going to look at using some pieces from this. Now, I haven't tacked that down because I'm not sure I'm going to use it. So there's the title there, the Get Your Party On. I'm thinking about using this Happy Birthday, but it's so big and it just doesn't seem to fit. And then I have the other chipboard kind of speech bubble over there on the right side. And then I found this little party hat, and that came from the Crepe Paper Hooray dimensional stickers. So I just popped that on top of the Get Your Party On. It's just a fun little extra accent there. I did find these Yay stickers from the dimensional stickers, but decided not to use them. Just too much pattern. I know that sounds funny hearing that from me, but yes, too much pattern. And then I have the cute little alligator from the chipboard stickers. And then I found in my Pebbles birthday wishes accent stickers, I found that Yay Yay Yay, and the colors work. And now it looks like the alligator is saying that. So I'm going to use those. Then I went to my Ellie Studio Puffy Alpha stickers and found this 8 and the number sign or hashtag sign. But it was a number sign first. Anyway, and just to get his 8th birthday on there, it brings in one of the colors from the background as well, that kind of greeny turquoisey color. Then I'm just adding enamel dots from Ellie's, from Doodlebug, the sprinkles in the Birthday Boy collection. And pulling in some turquoise blue and yellow again to echo the colors of the layout here. So there's the sketch again, and a still shot and a couple of detail shots. Hope you guys are well, and I'll be back with another layout again soon. Bye, everybody.